All right, guys, today's project in the shop was kind of a cool one. We've got a customer that just purchased a new toy hauler, a very heavy, large toy hauler, and wanted to make sure his truck was set up properly to be able to tow without any issues, good ride control. So today what we did is we put in the Airlift Load Lifter 5000 airbags with wireless controller, which to me is the only way to go. This little controller right here is the only thing that's in the cab. Everything else, wires are outside, compressors outside, manifolds outside. All you have is this little remote that communicates with your manifold to keep your air pressure at the desired setting. See, we've got our airbags installed between the frame and the axle. Skylar's finishing up putting some hardware on. We'll get that all cinched up. See our air fitting on the top where we got to run our air lines to, which we'll run over and hook to our compressor. There's our bag on the passenger side. And we'll get our air lines run and we'll be able to test this thing, get all the hardware cinched up.
Jeez! Is that off an elephant?
Lunch with the RV guys, it's always a good time.
Protein. It's always straight fit.
What do you got, Skylar?
Straight protein, dude.
We came up for lunch and he said I didn't bring lunch.
Cat food.
That's what he's got.
Dude, I got some corn dogs.
Taco
in there.
salad.
They're gourmet.
Here's a staple for Daniel.
Wait till he takes a bite. Oh, he's got.
He
No.
cooks them till they're obliterated and explode.
Dude, I cook them until they're cooked. All right.
Want some pizza?
What do you got,
No
Dylan?
idea what kind of pizza it is.
classic.
Peanut butter and jelly that you put in the freezer. That was nice. Taylor, what did you bring? Oh my God! Usually how lunch goes, we're all eating peanuts and he brings that.
Is that all you got?
Here we have our compressor. It's going to supply our air. We're here to our manifold both have been mounted to the frame on the passenger side of the vehicle, back away from the front wheels to eliminate splash. Got our wiring harness run back up the front and up to the fuse block in the front. We'll show you that in a minute. Really, we got left to hook our air from our manifold back to where our airbags are mounted. Also, handy tech tip. If you didn't have to get out all of your drills to do one job, you didn't do it right. Might be a little excessive. So this is also set up on the ignition switch so that when the vehicle is turned on, it kicks on a relay, which then gives that compressor power. So it can adjust its air pressure once the vehicle is turned on, and we can power up our little display here. Right now I've got the airbag set at 60 pounds. You can turn them up depending on which setup you have as far as how much PSI you can put into them, but like these airbags can add an additional 5,000 pounds of load support, which is pretty awesome. So this is all that's in the vehicle. You can adjust it up and down. You can also set presets. So for the guy that's towing multiple vehicles, you can set a preset. One vehicle requires, or one trailer requires 40 PSI of air. Another one may require 60 or 70 PSI of air. So it's nice that you can set presets on here and just dial it up each time you hook up to that trailer. So super slick system. If you don't go with the wireless control, you're looking at having to run wires, air lines, gauges into the cab. It's not ideal, it works. It's kind of a pain to install and it's not that user friendly. So the wireless remote setup is really the way to go. Hey guys, we're out here with the finished product on our Airlift Load Lifter 5000 airbag install with the wireless remote. We've got it out here. As I was saying, these guys have purchased a really big toy hauler. Very heavy unit, lots of tongue weight. We've got the airbags dialed up to, I believe, about 70 PSI, which is where we like it with the trailer sitting level. And we've got our gap on our wheel wells to within a couple of inches, which is perfectly fine for this setup. Rides really nice, beautiful truck. Again, for this size of trailer on a 3/4 ton truck, you can't ask for much better than this. Again, if you got any questions about airbag installs, there's multiple options here. You can go with the airline just out of the back of the truck, a little simpler install. This one we went the full wireless. Great system, great setup. Come in and see us at CNR. We'll give you your options, help you get set up to tow safer, and just a real nice ride. So we'll see you guys.